Howdy, 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 my name's Anachi Sasuke, and welcome back to Let's Read Homestuck. In the last episode, retcon quest started. Also, Jane is now here, and she probably also has a troll Sona. I just want to say before we start that I think this is going to be the only video I do today because I think I messed up my eyes last night trying to apply eye drops, and it now hurts to use my eyes. So I'm only going to do one video since all they are a bunch of reading for like 45 minutes. So anyway, let's continue. And again, another apologies for the fact that I'm about to be a grown man reading 3 different women. Also, I like that her troll soda has a fork and spoon, because Crocker. What else do you remember, Jane? The more you tell us, the closer we may come to jogging your and Jade's memory of how you died. Not to mention, the closer we'll get to completing this lovely illustrated story. My recollection continues to be so darn hazy. Is there anything from my session that you can remember, Callie? Unfortunately, from my perspective, most of it was blacked out. Everything else I know I've learned from ancient journals, whose veracity I've come to regard as tenuous. You two are the only primary sources I have left to reconstruct the tale. If only you can keep jogging your memories. I see. Well, I do recall quite a bit more from our stint as tricksters. For some reason, all those memories are still quite vivid. I suppose I could recount more of that drunken tomfoolery and extend our trickster chapter. Oh yes! I would absolutely adore hearing more about your trickster adventures. It pleases me to no end to hear that you experienced such joyful escapades as a result of the birthday present I gave you. Yes! Joyful! That's what they were. So joyful. What a present! You are a true sweetheart, Callie. Smiley face. So where was I? Ah, yes. Dirk had just asked me as to the siren song of the trickster. When all the rainbow magic and sparkle dust had subsided, there he stood, as stoic and rigid as ever. He was like a plank of wood in orange trousers and suspenders, a bronze statue and a silly pair of wrist warmers. A stone-faced automaton with a shock of vermilion hair in which comfortably nestled what appeared to be an orange soft drink. The juju's potent spell seemed only to strengthen his resolve in betraying no emotion whatsoever. But would his curmudgeonly facade prove a deterrent to Roxy's lascivious wiles? Methinks not. She advanced upon him with her magic ring, seeking his hand in quadruple betrothal. Her lips puckered and quivered like an amorous cephalopod, skulking the briny ocean depths for a handsome mate. Guys, I think we've heard enough about the trickster stuff. Shoot. Jane, don't you remember when we turned into bad guys? Bad guys? Yeah, I turned into an evil werewolf for a while, and you turned into some kind of cyborg. Yes, that does sound very familiar. Can you tell me anything else to nudge my recollection? You had a pitchfork thingy and your outfit was bright red. Yes, of course, I do remember that now. Oh dear, I was behaving horribly, wasn't I? Yeah, we both were. It feels like it was all a bad dream. I'm glad it's over now, even if it means we're probably dead. It's coming back to me now. Gosh, how embarrassing it is to recall my actions. They somehow managed to trump my indiscretions as a trickster. The things I said to Jake. What did you say? I can't bring myself to talk about it. You're right, Jade. We're probably better off dead than having to face the music for our shameful deeds. I do not wish to pry into matters that make you uncomfortable, but can you at least recall the circumstances which were likely to have resulted in your deaths? Yes, I believe I can. Remembering my encounters with Jake in his prison cells reminded me of a crisis that followed shortly thereafter. It caught us all quite by surprise, if I recall even the Condess. I believe there were unanticipated factors which even she was unable to account for. Can you recall the nature of this crisis? Jed and I will do our best to record it. Yes, hold on. Allow me a moment to get back into my storytelling voice. Oh, dang. 'Twas like Jade said, we'd been hoodwinked by none other than the Batter Witch herself. The old lady's fishy mind tricks had us both behaving like a pair of crooks. We were all too willing to do her dirty work and none too shy about reveling in our misdeeds. It was as if she pulled the stops on our sense of conscience. At last we were free to act upon our darkest desires, and if it pleased the jury, I'd prefer said desires were kept stricken from this record. I second the motion. Devil shoot! That Roxy, though. The crafty witch made sure I would be the brains of the operation. She saw to it her heirs had a supercomputer wrapped around her noggin years in advance. A state-of-the-art ThoughtWave tiara top for the up-and-coming junior battermaster on the go, with the factory default set to evil. But if I was the brains of the outfit, Jade was the uncontested brawn. Within 2 shakes of a dog's tail, she kicked Dirk to the curb of the space. Then in one fell swoop, she and I pinched Roxy and Jake respectively and hauled them right off to the slammer for interrogation. The slammer, as we all know, is how one describes the penal system when feeling extra angry at crimes. Their crime, you ask? It was being on the wrong side of the law, and by wrong I mean right. Jane, slow down, this is all solid gold. But before we could badger hapless pals in the slammer, there was work to be done. We were to prepare for the others scheduled to arrive shortly on a meteor from the furthest ring. I was ordered to build up the houses on our planets to reach Skya, the witch said it was critical to her plans, whereas Jade was told to intercept the meteor and scatter all her friends on the 4 new planets. They were all to be separated into pairs and prepared to receive instruction to help us advance the cause. But then something went wrong, something fully unanticipated even by the witch. Before Jade could intercept the meteor, she disappeared without a trace. I did? Jade, shh, this is getting exciting. Perhaps it's my shoddy memory acting up again, but I have no recollection of what happened to her. This left the witch's scheme in total shambles, and without Jade's unlimited power at her command, the situation on Durst was vulnerable. Jade's friends were now unaccounted for and could freely move about the medium without being caught. They used their freedom to maximum advantage. Staying a step ahead of the witch, they organized and came up with a plan. The plan, you ask? A prison break! None of this is how this happened. I guess it's because of the retcons? They struck at just the right moment, while the witch was out searching for them. They had established a series of clever decoys to lure her away. Their assault on the Durst prison was furious, with only myself and a few agents on hand to fend them off. Their aim was to free Jake and Roxy, and I can only presume me as well for my corrupted state. But I was not about to go down easy, oh no. The melee was fierce, and alas, not without casualty. What happened, Jane? Was someone slain? Other than you and Jade? I'm sorry, the memory is coming back to me. It is difficult to talk about, let alone present it with the flourish a good story deserves. Well, forget about the story for a second. Just tell us with regular words. I mean, if you want to. No, it's okay. I shall persevere. Our tale must go on. Sad Calliope face. Roxy's young mother made an exceedingly aggressive move to free her estranged daughter. She attacked me with a fearsome enchantment of blinding light. I deftly sidestepped her sorcery and in my demented state found myself enraged by her claim on my beloved BFFC. I let my fork sail straight and true towards the interloping Lalande. But Roxy, in a sudden fit of gumption, she intercepted my fork directly through her chest. I knew it before her heart even stopped. Her death was surely heroic. Right, because Roxy and John need to not exist in this reality, so Roxy had to die so that that could happen. Salamanders? What? Nice. Oh, hey, one of the fireflies. And she's holding hands with the salamanders, and that looks like, is that, Jasper Sprite? Jasper Sprite! Uh-huh! Now it's time for more retcon quest, and also dragon. Sniff, 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 sniff. Hey, would you quit it? I'm trying to keep a low profile here. Murder! Bye! Hee. Terezi draw outline. Wait, can I just type the word murder? Or does it have to be murder? Murder. Okay, cool. There's a John! And he's upset about the blood. Deploy the witness. He is critical to the investigation. Pucker. She seems confused. Oh, she's looking to where John went. Mission accomplished, I guess? Well, scarf item number 4, at least. There you go, Teresa. Your stupid plush dragon can help with your weird investigation or whatever fucked up thing you're doing there. Thank God I changed that! We sure are making some awesome progress here. Not. Okay, there's just no way that change was important. I know this stuff can be pretty subtle, but come on! She has to be messing with me at this point. With my new powers, I feel like I'm the ultimate prankster, but to be honest, I'm having a hard time figuring out who's pranking who here, exactly. It's me, isn't it? I'm the one getting owned, aren't I? Owned by a crazy blind girl trolling me through time with notes written in her blood moments before she died. But she's also kind of trolling herself, too? Damn! I'm dealing with a true professional here. Alright, enough of this asinine horseplay. Let's see what the Scarf of Stupidity has in store for me next. Justice! Let me go back. Okay, there's a 1 and a 3 in there. Okay, Dave, I will show some sensitivity and cast suspicion on the intellectual merit of everything you have ever said. Thank you. I will further demonstrate my friendship by dominating the rest of this conversation with lengthy accounts of my emotional tribulations, leaving no space for you to submit any amusing outbursts. That sounds awesome. Quiet! Now where was I? Justice problems? Oh yes, of course. You see, our aims are not that dissimilar. Our pursuits of justice, I mean. But yours is motivated by anger in the heat of the moment, which is blinding you to the consequences of attempting something very foolish. You're far too cool to succumb to anything like that, which is why you'll come to your senses shortly. My situation is a little more complicated. It's less personal. Though once it was a grudge which propelled our rivalry, now its resolution has become a matter of practicality, if not professionalism, businesslike. The way a true legislator conducts her prosecutions. Dave, did you know that centuries ago on my planet, legislators were not confined to stuffy court blocks arguing cases before his honorable tyranny? Oh shit, are you fucking serious? Yes, also shush. I know you were sassing me due to my use of terms unfamiliar to humans, but it is true. They were deployed throughout the galaxy to apprehend criminals by any means necessary. No, I got that they're like your alien death lawyers who were sort of like bounty hunters in olden times. Pretty simple to decipher through context. I thought I told you to be quiet. I am monologuing here. Anyway, they would not rest until their suspect was in custody, one way or another. They would gather evidence over the course of the investigation, compiling a case to be presented at the trial. Should one be held before the final submission of the guilty corpse to judicial authorities, personal feelings and vendettas did not matter, nor did even the nature of the crime. Only justice did. Okay, there's the word justice. Let me copy that. They were selected for their cunning and martial prowess, and for their ability to understand the minds of the criminals they sought. This is why the burden has to be mine, I think. I am the only one who knows how to handle her. As such, she is my responsibility. Shush! Okay, I can't even make little interrogative quips to grease the wheels of your monologue. Oh, yes, that's okay. In fact, it's very helpful. What do you think? I think it's time for some justice. Justice without that space. And there's a John. And there's a Nepeta. Yeesh, what a gruesome scene. I wonder what troll this was. She looks really cute. It's sad that she died. Let's see. What does she want me to do here? I'm all out of stuffed dragons, so I don't think anyone will be cracking this case anytime soon. So I guess the clown guy did this? I'm laughing my ass off. It looks like he left all this bullshit littered around with the body to frame Vriska. Did Terezi actually fall for this? Okay, this one's easy enough. There. You're welcome, Terezi. Keep up the good work at solving dumb crimes. Whoops, here you come. Gotta go. The hell is that? Spider Troll. You are correct. The spideriest one of all. You decided to take her down then? I guess so. You don't sound that psyched about it. Well, I'm here talking to you about it instead of actually doing it, aren't... Huh? What? It was Gamesy, you idiot. Over. Hey, Terezi, when you told me to say you don't need him, did you mean Carcat or Dave? Maybe you shouldn't date Dave either? The way you and he described it, it sounds like it got weird. I don't know, just offering some friendly dating advice. Man, this caper we're doing is so crazy. Anyway, later. Terezi? Hello? What the fuck is going on there? Honk! Is it an O or a 0? Terezi exit door. The door is locked! You will either need a key or to break it down with force. You would need to achieve an especially heightened state of determination to pull that off, though. The door is locked. This fills you with determination. Now, is it honk or is it honk? Okay, it's honk. It's a little sprite, John. And now it's not Sprite John. And Cal is moving, and there's a Gamzee. Grab a horn. You will know what to do. Honk! Fuck! His face is like, oh shit. That's a lot of exclamation points. There! I honked the stupid horn. One more to go. Terezi, are we getting it to the point of anytime soon? I'm getting tired of all this meaningless prankstery bullshit. I would like to be able to say we at least tried to change something important here. I'd rather not have to go back to Roxy and say, sorry, your mom has to stay dead forever because Terezi decided to play some funny jokes on me for no reason and also fix her romance problems. It'd be nice to do something that would actually be significant enough to, you know, prevent that from happening. Huh? Ugh. As Vriska and Mina laugh as they scurry through the fields while the universe shatters. Oh, they look so happy. They're still laughing though. I'm not gonna do the laugh, but they're certainly laughing. They're still laughing as they frolic. Oof! Whoop! And they continue to laugh as they fall off a cliff, but should be okay because they're dead already. Is that a horse? I think that's a horse. Roll, roll, roll. Yeah, that's a horse. Okay. The laughter continues. The laughter intensifies. Ha ha ha! Heh heh. Ha ha heh heh. Ha. Is somebody watching? Is it Andrew Hussey? It's Andrew Hussey, and he's wearing the Sepulchritude shirt. No, it's not, I don't know if that's a Sepulchritude shirt. It might be. And then this. And mysterious question person. I knew that I was her only hope of resurrection. Perhaps my cybernetic intelligence was not as flawless as I believed. In my haste to revive her, I neglected to let them know I was the only chance she had. If they understood the nature of my powers, they may have tempered their aggression, and if I wasn't so hurried to use those powers, I may not have let my guard down. Alas, I did let my guard down, and with it my queen. But more importantly, my friend, who surely stayed dead. Poor Roxy. Do you suppose we should be expecting her ghost to join us too? Though I admit, part of me feels guilty hoping she will join us in death. I do not know, but guilt notwithstanding, I truly hope to see her again. Killing a dear friend while in a compromised state of mind. It's frightening to imagine having to live with that for eternity. I'd be miserable if I never had the chance to make amends. It's sad she died, but then, isn't it kind of sad we all died? Personally, I'm really hoping she shows up. Jane, why don't you prepare a troll sonivore as a gesture of reconciliation? It's the least you can do. Why, yes, I do believe I can make that sacrifice for the good of our friendship. Huzzah! So, getting back to the story, I take it from what you said about letting your guard down, you believe this was how you died? I'm almost certain of it. I can remember nothing beyond that moment, and if one of your friends managed to get the better of me, I have no doubt my death would have been just, considering the trouble I caused. Yeah, likewise. Do you remember who it was that killed you? Not to hound you for details, but trivia like this tends to be historically important. Plus, I would like to draw the scene. I'm sorry, my memory of the incident overall is quite vague, but it wouldn't surprise me if the one who dealt my final blow was the leader of the raid. This was the unanticipated factor. Their leader was someone who was not expected to show up with them at all. The presence of this lone interloper was enough to discombobulate a scheme millions of years in the making. This hero occupied a blind spot as much of the Condescence to my present recollection, but of this much I am sure. The hero was bold, Wily, the sort of firebrand personality they needed to take such a stand, an intrepid soul who was not about to take the verdict of paradox-based lying down. You see, Callie, your historical documents make no mention of the leader of the raid, because originally the curtains closed early on this plucky customer. But the hero was written back into our story by some inscrutable gambit of circumstance which we may never fully understand. And with that flourish of revisionism, the tide of luck turned on a shiny new dime. All bets were off. The tilt between the friendly and felonious was a true horse race again. The real barn burner in the brewing. Yes, there'd still be hell to pay after Jade and I made our exit, sure as sugar cubes. There'd be ashes to sift, wounds to mend, fallen to mourn. Not being privy to the aftermath, I can only surmise as well as the next gumshoe. But with respect to the fate of our comrades, of this much I'm convinced. When the curtains finally closed this time, their leader would make sure everyone was standing on the right side of them. That is to say, the side any interested onlooker would be able to witness. Jeez! You're really good at telling stories, Jane. Yes, I had no idea you had such a talent. How sneaky of you to hide such a gift from me all this time. Here, 5 stars, would listen again. Oh, shucks, you guys. Wow, not sure what to expect for this one. Alright, here goes. Flip. Knock her out! You can't let me kill her! Okay, so flip with a number 1. Oh, hey, it's all this shit. Okay. Flip. It's a John. No, Terezi, don't do it! Run! John? Egbert punch! Doof. What are you doing? Kapow! John, no! Flip. Oh, I guess that's what the flip is. Spin. Thud! Oh, she's sliding too, damn. Plop. John, what have you done? Whoa, that was close. Why are you here? How are you here? It's a long story, Terezi, don't worry about it. The important thing is, here is, we did it. Everything's gonna be okay now. Did what? I'm not sure, actually. Oh my fucking god! Well, I just clobbered Vriska and knocked her out like you said. Jeez, I hope I didn't punch too hard. Wow, she's really down for the count, isn't she? I got a lot of extra punching practice in my fight with the skull jerk. Maybe I gained a bit too much man grit for my own good? What are you talking about? Do you have any idea what you've just done? Yes, I randomly appeared and knocked Vriska out cold just like the scarf told me to. What scarf? This one? You weren't supposed to do this, I was supposed to kill her, you just doomed us all! No, I mean, yeah, it was supposed to go that way originally, but now it doesn't have to because of, like, weird retcon magic and also your crazy mind schemes. Mind schemes? Yes, well, you from years in the future, just before you died, I got help from your older, possibly wiser self. You helped me come back here using the mysteries of the mind. I see? But that does not answer the most important question of all. What? Why are you such a dork? Shut up. Let me see that scarf. No! Yes, give it here. No, quit it. You fucked with the alpha timeline. I want answers. Hey, I had to jump through a lot of your lame prankstery hoops to get here. Plus, I saved Vriska from your backstabbing ways, so you don't need to do that for whatever stupid reason you were going to. How about a little gratitude? Just tell me what the scarf says. I need to know what I said. Look, all it says is this list of bloody passwords and instructions, most of which are dumb pranks. Pranks? Yeah, I think so. Why would I send you back in time to play pranks? Because you're such a weirdo. Screw you. Wait. So you actually were the one who stole my dragon and wrote those notes? Yeah. Why? I don't know. You told me to. Probably to prevent you from fucking up your life? And you're sure you didn't just make a doomed timeline here? Yeah, pretty sure. This is like a fresh start from this point on. Give me the scarf! No, stop badgering me about the damn scarf. It's mine, though. It has my blood on it. No, it belonged to my dear departed friend. Her name was Future Terezi. You bastard. Look, it doesn't even say anything else. I already did everything. Wait. What? Okay, there's one last thing I have to do. What? It says I have to give you my wallet. What? But I don't actually have my wallet. You don't? No, I lost it years ago. I think I gave it to... Damn, who was it? Liv Tyler the Bunny? Or was it the short chest dude? Shit! Why would I tell you to give me your wallet if you don't have it? I guess I didn't realize I lost it. Hell, even I can't remember what items we still have half the time. Terezi, just between you, me, unconscious Vriska, and that dumb clown there, this adventure has been one huge mess. What could even be so important about giving me your wallet? Actually, it says give her your wallet. Did her mean you or Vriska? I guess it's a moot point since I don't have it. Let's just call it one small flaw in your otherwise mostly stupid plan to get on with our lives. It's not my plan! Yes, it is, or was. I mean, will be, or won't be anymore? Now that we changed stuff. Ugh, shut up! Maybe if you could tell me why we need the wallet, we could make other plans to compensate. I don't know. Maybe you need to capture something really big? Like what? I don't know. It's just some vague crap you wrote on a scarf. John? Oh, fuck. How in the contemptible name of my permanently hate-sold jerk-off trousers can you possibly be here? No, I'm not doing this. I'm not explaining this retcon shit again. Right, what shit? What the fuck happened to Vriska? Is that Gamzee tied up on the floor there with a horn shoved in his mouth? Honk. Terezi, why is Gamzee tied up on the floor? I was so worried about you, I thought he had gotten to you for sure. That is sweet of you, Carcat, but there was no need to worry. I cracked the case with investigation skills like mine. It was inevitable. Laughed my ass off. Okay. It would have been nice if somebody told me what sort of preposterous shit was taking place up here. What happened to Vriska? Why'd she pass out on the fucking floor? Because I punched her in the face. What? You heard me? Okay, John, listen. First of all, shut your fucking mouth. I don't even know where to begin addressing the globe-numbing absurdity of your sudden presence on this meteor. Let's just awkwardly strafe along the perimeter of that humongous stink-belching trunk beast in the room, and let the violently uninhibited nerd grilling commence. Why did you punch Vriska in the face? I mean, not that I necessarily blame you, but still. Carcat, take it easy. Here, read this. What the fuck is this? It's all on the scarf, buddy. It's all on the scarf. Get this nasty fucking rag out of my proximity. It's mine! Oh man, this is turning into a stupid circus. Honk. Shh! I should really get out of here. The timeline is already boned enough as it is without me hanging around. What? You're leaving already? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much if I'm here. We already changed history, like, almost completely? That was kind of the point. Vriska's not dead anymore, so that means... Wait, what does that actually mean? What the fuck are you talking about? What's this shit about Vriska being dead? Can somebody explain this to me? Vriska's dead? No! She's asleep on the floor over there, that's what I'm saying! So, that means I'll never be able to get the life ring from Tavros, but I already have the ring, so I guess that doesn't matter? Who's talking? Wait, does this really mean Vriska's ghost stops existing, or is her ghost just going to keep existing in the dream bubbles because of reasons? Carcat, what's he doing here? Wow! Great question! Why don't you take a fucking number and get in line for that when I've already got mine? It's the first number there is, an angry trembling digit, towering and erect, pointing directly at the trash-faced kingpin of inexplicable horseshit himself. God! And if I never ended up meeting her ghost, I guess I never stuck my hand in the house thing to get the retcon powers in the first place, so how... God damn it. Her ghost? He's talking about ghosts, everybody! Everybody listen! He'll surely explain any second now. This should be great. Can someone please tell me who was talking? Shush, Stola, pipe down! He's about to spill the fart niblets! I can feel it! Okay, guys, really, I've messed with your timeline enough as it is. Sorry for clocking you, Vriska. If you can hear me in your dreams, you probably can't. But hey, I guess this means I get to meet you alive you soon instead of ghost you, so that's neat. Egbert, don't you dare fuck off! Please tell her I'm sorry for punching her in the face, but also, she's welcome for saving her life. I'll see you guys later, in 3 years to be precise. What? No, don't, you stay the hell put! Do you hear me, you ugly PJ-packing, flap-sniffing shit infant! Bye, dude! As Kanaya is glowing now. He's doing a crab dance. I suddenly don't understand anything and am currently casting sincere doubt on the laughable insinuation that I or anyone else ever actually did for even a single moment. Kanaya, don't be such a damn noob. The explanation for all the stuff I just heard is so obvious. What is the explanation? Did she bite him? Mother... fucking... shenanigans. Okay, so... That's probably a good stopping point. Motherfucking shenanigans. So, this has been Anashi Sasuke. This is episode 132 of Let's Read Homestuck. In the next episode, I guess we're going back to the blue planet to do stuff. So, if you liked it, a like and subscribe will be groovy. If you didn't, you'll need to do either one of those things, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.